Hello and welcome to another episode number 12 with Jen Loves Yarn. This is Advent week number 2, and I am so excited to share with you what I've been working on over the last 7 days, first 7 days of Advent. With that, I cannot believe how much love y'all are giving in the comments. It's been so fun to hear what you are working on and what Advents you got. So thank you. Keep that coming. Tell me what you're working on this Advent season. Some of us are working on the same things, so that's been pretty fun too. But we do have a lot of new viewers, which makes my heart so happy. With that, I thought that because we were growing, I could start with an introduction, a little bit about who I am, which I don't do every episode. So my name is Jen, and I am a knitter, crocheter, spinner, love of all things fiber. I live in northern Minnesota, up near Walker, Minnesota area. We are the land of 10,000 lakes, and that is one of the reasons that I became very attracted to this area. I love to spend my time on the lake with my family. So Shane is my husband and Hunter is my stepson. We have two big old Labradors. Jax is the oldest. In fact, he's going in for surgery in about a week here just to take care of some things that we think will give him a better quality of life. And Ruger, he is 4. He's the little guy, the not so little guy. He's huge, but he is just a chocolate lab who's full of energy that Jax does not have a lot of tolerance for these days. So that is a little bit about us. We are in between seasons right now, so obviously we're not out in the boat on open water. We have a foot of snow outside and cold temperatures. It was 14 below when I woke up this morning and let those puppies out, and I thought, better them than me. So with that, we are about ready to get out on the ice for the season. I think it has been getting really cold, and yeah, so we should be out on, we should have the Ice Castle Fish House out in a couple of weeks doing some fishing. That is where we'll be on the weekend. So that is a little bit about me. I do work full time. It is a busy season. I'm in human resources, so it's always busy in human resources, but this time of year in particular, because of my love for water, I use most of my vacation over the summer months, which my coworkers appreciate because they get to take the holidays off and I'm around to cover. So that said, that's a little bit about me. I am so happy to be here with you, and I think we'll just jump right in with what I am wearing. Scythian. It is a pullover by Jennifer Steingass. She's such a fantastic designer. This yarn, it is all bamboo yak based by Lavender Lune, Sam of Lavender Lune, and yeah, you'll see the green make an appearance in a test knit that I have going on as well a little bit later in the episode. So for Scythian by Jennifer Steingass, and I'll put in a picture of what it looks like, the complete view of what it looks like. All right, so that is what I'm wearing. What I'm drinking today, I have an iced coffee, and you know, drinking calories this time of year, it just is what it is, right? I don't know, you either like it or you hate it, but eggnog, I am drinking a little bit of eggnog and some iced coffee and a splash of rum chata. So just put all the calories in one cup. This mug is handcrafted by my very talented friend Heather. She doesn't sell them that I'm aware of, but if that changes, I'll let you know. But just she does super beautiful work. All right, let's start. Let's start with advents that I have not been knitting on, but that I have been opening. Um, we're first going to start with one. Let's start with the knitted butterfly. Okay, so I'm going to do this in no particular order because I've been opening them every day. I don't remember what day was what, nor do I want to put you through that pain. So I will dig in. So the knitted butterfly, if you're not familiar, Jessica of the Knitted Butterfly is she does knitting and crochet notions, so progress keepers, stitch markers, stitch stoppers. She's doing jewelry now, and that has been a super fun addition to her line to watch unfold. So her advent is a collaboration. It's a collab between herself on the notions front, some yarn dyers, some potters, a wonderful soap maker, Inga and Elvie. Hi, Aline. So let me just show you what the first 7 days have brought from Knitted Butterfly. How stinking cute is this? So this is by Valerie of Cooper's Corner. I got the pleasure of meeting Valerie at Cake Palooza this year, and she's just super talented. The inside is white. I love a bag with where the inside is just a lighter fabric so I can fish things out and find things. But always has the loop, a beautiful zipper. Yeah. Very, very nice. But Valerie of Cooper's Corner, you should check her out for sure. All right, so that was one. And then I'm just going to hold up all the yarn. I got a new camera, so blanket statement, apologies in advance. I'm getting used to it, and it does the autofocus thing, so I'll get the knack of it here in a couple of episodes. Until then, thanks for your patience. All right, again, in no particular order. This is Arkansas Yarn Co. And it's called Yummy Sparkle. Yummy Sparkle. This one is also by Arkansas Yarn Co. And you can see that that stellina in there. Super pretty. Yummy Sparkle. Also this fantastic stitch marker. I love that it has a little hat on the Christmas tree. That is so fun. And then Inga and Elvie. So I use Elaine's soaps every day. This one is called Christmas Candy. The one I currently have in the shower is Blueberry Cobbler. The care that she takes to make these soaps is just phenomenal. Like all fresh, real ingredients. I mean, she's grating, she's zesting lemons, she's, squeezing fruit, she's doing all the things. It's amazing. So check her out, Inga and Elvie. I do believe she has an Instagram page, if not a Facebook page. But yeah, check her out. And then, how fun is this dish? So cute. So yes, this is going promptly by the chair where I knit most. It's a great dish just for holding those notions. So that is Knitted Butterfly. That one has been a ton of fun. The next one is, let's go to Sister Weekend Yarn Co. And Sister Weekend Yarn Co. This is Only Murders in the Advent. And I have opened 7 days. I have put them on barber cords for you. This is Sister Weekend Yarn Co. Days 1 through 7. All right. The next one that I have not opened yet. So I did receive my Reindeer Society box from Sam of Lavender Lune. And I'm just going to show you, so they are full skeins. There are 8 of them. and she has put the recommended date that you should open it. Of course, to Sam's point, it's your Advent, do whatever you want. But yeah, there are a total of 8. Sorry for all the crinkling, but I'm gonna get these out of our way. So the first one to open is gonna be on the 10th, and I'll bring it back and share more with you. That was all of them hitting the ground. All right, the last Advent that I have been opening but not knitting on is from the Skein Yarn Shop, the Skein Scoop podcast gals, Lori and Justine. Hey ladies, if you're watching. Justine organizes a yarn swap, a scrappy yarn swap. So you sign up, you get a partner, you exchange information, you talk a little bit about your likes and color preferences, etc. And you carefully package a beautiful Advent that they will love to open. So this is mine. My partner is Shayla. She's from California. Hi, Shayla, if you're watching. I hope you're enjoying what I've sent. I'm surely enjoying yours. And look at this. These are so fun. I cannot wait to do something amazing with this. It is unfolding in a really beautiful way. Now, I hadn't noticed this before, but on camera it looks like it is has a bit of a fade going on. So thank you, Shayla. All right, in this next segment, let's talk about things which are on my needles that are Advent related. Last time I shared with you that I was able to, that I had an Advent from Pearls and Pines, Angie of the Yarn Cabin, that I hadn't had an opportunity to go get quite yet. So I have been able to pick that up. Actually, my husband was able to swing by and grab it, but they are awesome. It is a sock Advent, and I don't know if I should show this. So I'm not going to show the sock Advent because I haven't started it, and in order to show you, I would have to pull out the entire, she wound 2 50-gram minis, not minis. Angie wound 2 50-gram balls. If I pull them both out, then anybody who may be knitting on it will see some of the other colors as well. And I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But the Advent came in this super cute bag. All right, the other thing I can show you that came in this Advent is this cute little bag. Isn't this adorable? This is from Tammy of Red's Lady Creates. It's got 2 snaps. The inside is super fun. It sits very well, just like a little basket. Great job, Tammy, on these. They're fantastic. And inside is the mini by Pearls and Pines. It is called Jack Frost. I did order the DK version, and some stitch markers, of course, from our friend Jessica at the Knitted Butterfly. I'm excited to open those. And then, of course, some chocolate, like the good kinds. Lint and Lindor. So yeah, I am super excited. This one, the colors are amazing, very Christmassy, but also, you know, really, really wintry. So I will play with those after some of this other Advent knitting is done. All right, where to go next? Let's go to the Woolens and Nash Advent. Did she not just do the most amazing job on this bag? And the colors that are coming out, just, she nailed it. This was her inspo and she nailed it. So I am working these in tandem, not quite 2 at a time, but I am at the same spot on both. As a disclaimer, all of the Advents that I'll be showing you today, I have knit through day 7. That's today. So if you don't want to be spoiled and you haven't quite gotten to day 7, definitely look away if you don't want to be spoiled. If you don't care, that's okay too. Oh, aren't these amazing? So, look at, I mean, let's just appreciate this for a minute. Look at that. Those colors are phenomenal. I am knitting the heel toe do-si-do pattern by Kay Litton, the Crazy Sock Lady. And so this pattern has been super fun. I think I did do one modification. It was an intentional modification, very unintentional. And I believe her pattern calls for a 1x1 twisted rib. And I just got to going on these and did my traditional 2x2. So if they don't look quite like the pattern, that would be why. So yeah, so I am looking forward to tomorrow's color. It's such a super fun fade going on there. All right, let's see. Let's do the other sock. So these are the Freckled Whimsy. So Carrie of the Freckled Whimsy, and I got the DK, the Serendipity DK. I'm through day 7 if you don't want to see it, but how cute are these? And I am knitting, these came in 2 50-gram hanks. So I wound them separately from one another, and I am doing these 2 at a time. So 2 at a time, cuff down. The pattern that I'm using, isn't that great? The pattern is Electric Slide. I'll put all the links in the description box below. But I made these last year, and I loved them so much. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun just to have each of Carrie's Freckled Whimsy Advents be done in the same pattern each year? So that is what I'm doing, and I'm just following kind of the length of the leg that I did last year. So I'll put a picture in of those so you can see what last year's look like. But again, Electric Slide and super, super fun wrap pattern. All right, the next one that I will show you is, let's do the Bubble Cowl. The Bubble Cowl I am doing out of the Fiber Genies ABBA Advent. So for you ABBA fans out there, you missed out because it is phenomenal. I'll put a picture in of her inspo of the card, and I am just working through each day. So the I cord cast on is day 1. The green here is day 2. Beautiful pink color, has some pops of speckle in there, is day 3. The orange is day 4. The purple, it's showing up kind of pink. There we go, that's better. Is day 5. And then kind of a taupey, but I'm gonna put it up close so you can see some of the speckles in there. On the back side, some of the speckles are more of a blue. And then we rounded out day 7 with this coral color. So I have, I'm all caught up, and this, the Bubble Cowl by Stephen West, this is going to be the front, and it's just going to grow into kind of a big hood. So I think I have a few more rounds before I start to do some increases. So this one is super fun, highly recommend. Yeah, and if you are not familiar with the Fiber Genie, here she is. Genie of the Fiber Genie. Go check her out. All right, the last, I'm gonna take a drink. I don't remember, I hope I brought it down here. Hold that thought. This one. How cute is this Tanny Casey bag? And actually, let's do a bag backup here. So, Look at this one. You can see the pattern just has all kinds of really fun peace, joy. It's a very holiday bag. And this bag is, we got a little theme here today. This one is Holding My Bubble Cowl, and it is by Tammy of Red Lady Creates. And then isn't this one cute? This is Renee of Chop Shop Stitch. She works at the Black Mountain Yarn Shop in Asheville, North Carolina, and does all kinds of talented and fun sewing projects. I love the gold zipper, but this is the bag that is holding my Freckled Whimsy electric slide socks. So apologies that I didn't tell you what bags they were in, but you know, I didn't miss an opportunity to share this one. Tanny Casey, love this vintage vibe. So much fun. I did actually notice on her website, not that I was shopping, that she has some of these actually up this year. I bought this last year. So I'll put her link down below in case you want to go check them out. Okay, Chelsea Yarns. Chelsea Yarns. Here's more knitted butterfly. She did these for Christina of Chelsea Yarns. Isn't that cute? All London themed. So a London holiday. And I am knitting the Radvent cardigan by Amba O'Brien. Now, I am using this solid color throughout. This is Linen Quill in the colorway Fresh Pickle from Pearl Soho. So, I am doing kind of my own thing, following the pattern to a T, with the exception of adding in, I'm doing 2 rows of color, 2 rows of the Fresh Pickle. So it's got a long 1x1 twisted rib cuff. You work this from left to right, or, I mean, that's a terrible way to say that. You work this from cuff to middle of body. So here is 1, colorway 2, 3, 4, 5, nope, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So got 7 colors in there. Let me just, and you'll see I'm knitting 2 rows of the color and putting in a row of Fresh Pickle. And based on where I'm at this stage, I'm doing that switching colors every 18 rounds, following the pattern. So just follow the pattern. I'm at the point where, so we've knit all of this in the round. I'm at the point now where you make the body longer. So let me just put this on for you. So we'll keep going, and it's going to grow down the side of the body. Eventually there'll be some ribbing on it, but I'm at the point now where I'm working back and forth. So working flat. So it will have, it will just grow out. Grow in toward my body, the middle of my body, and then this is what I'm working with right here. So just working back and forth in stockinette. Knit a row, purl a row, you know the drill. But I really like how this is turning out. I think it's just going to be a super fun cardigan. I'm excited to see what other colors this brings. So this is what I'm doing with my Chelsea Yarns outfit. All right. Ooh, just see, that's the only problem with zipper bags. And it's really not the fault of the zipper bag. Like, I just recklessly zip it and zipped my yarn in it, but it's fine. All right. The last thing that I want to spend some time with you on are 3 projects on my needles that have nothing to do with Advent. So, you might, if you watched last time, you might be like, well, wait, there was only 2. There were 2 projects you were going to do in conjunction with Advent. One was the Farmer Daughter Fiber for December, and the other one is the test knit, the Happy Camp Cardi test knit that I'm doing for Brian Moody. So that's 2. I'll show you those. But a third one jumped on the needles because, because why not? Hey, what do I say at the end of every video? Make what brings you joy. My joy is all over the map right now. All over the map. So, all right, let's start with my Farmer's Daughter Fibres December Sock Squad. I love it so much. How fun is this? I don't know if you can see, this like these dirty speckles. How awesome. Yeah, so good. I have these ready to go. I don't know what I'm doing. 64 stitches, 1x1 rib for as long as my heart desires, flowing into some sort of vanilla, make it up as you go. I don't know what I'm doing. I might stripe with this. I might do some sort of fun quilt-like pattern. I don't know. We'll see. But this is in my Dolphina bag. It's a cute little boxy bag. There's her. There we go. Dolphina. Yeah, and it has a nice handle for walking on the walking pad. So that is what my Farmer's Daughter Fibres December Sock Squad socks are being held in. And I just cast them on yesterday or the day before. So now that it's wound and on the needles, it'll get some love. All right, the next project that you're familiar with. Don't you love this one? Little wax canvas bottom situation. That fabric is just stunning. This is a Tanny Casey bag. So this is my Happy Camp Cardi, Brienne Moody. Hey, does this look familiar? This is this. I had leftovers, and so I used this. I don't need that anymore. I'll throw it back there. But I used those leftovers in this cardigan. Okay, where am I at? Oh man, she's beautiful. So, I don't know if you can see, like, you see the beautiful speckles in this yarn. It's amazing. Okay, so I am knitting in the round. Last time we met, I was here, so I've a little over an inch worth of progress, or maybe just at an inch from that marker. I'll have to put in a progress keeper to remember where I was last time I showed you, because this one needs to stay in there. I need to knit 2 1/8 inches from this marker. These stitch markers are marking my steek. So after I do the 2 1/4 inches, I'll start to do some shaping to create the V-neck. I am so happy with this. It is a ton of fun. The yarn that I'm using is Natural Sister. It is by Beautiful Sister. Hey, you should run over to their site, by the way. I have a couple of bags coming from for friends for Christmas, and they just did a shop update. I guess it's been a little bit now, but some gorgeous bags. But anyway, I bought this yarn. I just want to see if I can get you, look at that. The speckle is just, and it's not speckle, it's, look at that. It's spun that way. So yeah, this is a DK weight, and it's called Cloud 9 is the colorway. And I bought this at Indie Untangled last year. I've been waiting for the perfect project, and this is definitely it. So this cardigan is going to get a lot of love this week as well, because it's so much fun. The color work's done. I'm rounding around and around, and soon I'll be working back and forth flat. All right, last project that I have on the needles, actively anyway, is in my super cute Sandy by the Lakeside bag. She is so super talented. Look at that little tassel. So fun. It's a leather tassel. The inside is a beautiful gingham, beautiful check. Okay, so what are we doing? Why more? Really, more projects? Yep, sure enough. Okay, you might remember this is a beautiful wool linen blend. It's a DK weight by Frankie Grey Fibres. It is the one I was talking about last episode where I just ordered 2 more sweater quantities because it is phenomenal. I made that outline raglan by Jessie Made Designs, and I wanted more. So this is leftovers from that, and I am using that in conjunction with. I wish this was caked up. You'll see some of the colors popping through here. Maybe. There's a good spot. This is one of those, so it's Spin Cycle, and Spin Cycle. It is the sport weight, and it is in the color Field Day. I wound this up yesterday in a bit of a tired fury, so I was getting ready for bed, and don't start anything when you're tired. I should know this by now, but stubborn, persistent, and stubborn sometimes are not a good combination. Anyway, this test knit is for my friend Tracy Miller. She called for a test. And actually I just said, it's so lovely, I would love to test it for you. So here is the start. It's the Wild Rose Hat by Tracy Miller. If you're not familiar with, Tracy has a collection of patterns with this Wild Rose pattern, all of which are gorgeous. And I just wanted this hat so badly when she put it up. So I just have a baby start, and I'm doing the testing now. So I think this one, I started this last night, and it is flying off the needles. So it's super fun to make. It's going to be out in the next couple of weeks. I think she has a pretty aggressive timeline. She'd love to have it out in the next 2 weeks, which is great. Should be no problem. But I've read through the pattern. It's beautiful, as are all of her patterns. And yeah, this one is just so fun. So I can't wait to show you the rest and how this unfolds. We're going to go from greens into some rusts. And yeah, so yeah. That is the Wild Rose Hat by Tracy Miller. This is a test knit, and it is coming shortly. Look for it by the end of the year for sure. A couple of weeks, she said. So with that, that's a lot. That's a lot. What's been going on? There's a lot been going on. We had I last talked to you November 30th. And we have had a lot going on in our extended family. If you are a person of prayer or meditation or positive thought sending or whatever, wherever you come from, please keep my family in your prayers. We could absolutely use them right now. We've had a tragedy in our family that I won't be sharing any details about, but that has really shaken us. And we're just doing what you do and banding together and rallying. So I may or may not be here next Sunday as promised, but I will upload a video next week. It just may not be me going through all the things. It may be me with 1 or 2 projects in a place other than my home. So we'll see. Stay tuned. But a lot of good things have been going on too. And we have been getting ready for Christmas. I'll put some pictures in. Hunter and Shane went and cut down our Christmas tree yesterday, and it is just the cutest little Charlie Brown tree I've ever seen. And so we got that decorated, and and got some other decorations up. We ordered fruit from one of our friends to support her volleyball team. And I don't know if I had had a couple of cocktails and thought this was a good idea, but I ordered the fruit. What if any way to support her? We got that fruit on Friday. I spent all day yesterday processing fruit. Did not have time for that, but did not want for it to go to waste. But happy I did it. So we got a big old box of grapefruit, and I juiced all of the grapefruit, and I am currently freezing it in ice cube trays so that we can make, I like SodaStream, so carbonated water. I'll throw some ice cubes in that. I'll throw them in, some tequila, make a little Paloma situation. So I did the same thing with the box of oranges and juiced them all. And yeah, so spent a lot of time yesterday between that and decorating. It was a really, really full day. And yeah, what else have we had going on? This coming week, we have our Christmas party, our holiday party for our knitting group. And it's not just for our knitting group, it's for any knitters, crocheters, fiber enthusiasts in the Bemidji area. We are hosting it at a local restaurant. There are 4 of us hosting: Katie of Hummingbird Yarn Co., Jess of the Knitted Butterfly, and Angie of the Yarn Cabin, and Pearls and Pines, along with myself, are hosting the party. So we'll get together for fun and games and a yarn swap and some other fun things. Let's see. Yeah, next Sunday we're going to a dueling piano sort of holiday rock concert. That may or may not happen. I am waiting to hear from my family when they need help. And so it sounds like that could be closer to next weekend. So those plans may go to the back burner. But yeah, I'm so thankful for all of you, for the love that you've shown me over the last several months, for all of the comments and support and kindness. Just getting ready to hang out, watch some Vlogmas, and do some knitting. It was a productive day. Got the Christmas tree up and some grapefruit dried out, and lots of grapefruit and orange juice squeezed and made into ice cubes for the holidays.